The offense again stymied. You did get one run on 6 hits, but it's been difficult for the guys. In general, it seems like in the first 2 games of this series, hitters are taking quite a few fastballs in the zone, but then swinging at pitches like curves and sweepers outside of the zone. In general, when that's happening to a hitter, what are some of the reasons why?
In between. I think that's the problem. When you get caught in between, your timing is off on both pitches. So I think we have to set our terms. What are we looking for? What are we going to use? Game plan wise to move the ball forward at a high clip. And yesterday we got on base. That was really good. 8 walks, 2 hit by pitches. So we had plenty of guys on base. Just couldn't get the big crooked number inning.
Something else that happened in the first 2 games of this series that doesn't happen very often, the roof has been closed. Yesterday, leading off the 8th inning, Ezekiel Duran hit a ball that hit the roof. We were under the impression that the ground rule here is that if it hits the roof above fair territory, the ball is in play. We kind of thought that was the case yesterday, maybe not necessarily the first game on Friday. But what did the umpires tell you?
Yeah, both times they were foul. So, like, from our video review and then from the umpire's perspective, they were both foul. We can challenge that if we thought it was in fair territory and then lands in fair territory. It can also be an out if it hits in fair territory, right? So I think both times it was a closer one yesterday for sure, but both times were foul.
Okay. Corey Seager, once again, not in the lineup today. Still dealing with the back spasms?
He is, yeah. We're going to get some imaging today just to make sure, there's nothing else going on, but a lot better today. Still couldn't go, so just want to make sure we're ruling all stuff out.
Okay. Today you face right-hander Peter Lambert, a guy who used to pitch for the Colorado Rockies. He profiles much differently than the first 2 starters that you've seen. He's got an excellent changeup. He also has severe reverse splits. Why has he been so good against lefties?
The cutter. I think that's his fastball plays well, 95, but the cutter keeps the left-handers from leaning out over and hitting that really effective changeup as well. So we have to make sure that we get that cutter off of us, make sure it's in the middle of the plate, not middle in off. That's when we'll get in trouble and soft contact to the pull side. We still like our left-handers against them, but hopefully our righties do some damage as well. So we're having Evan Carter at the top today. Hopefully he gets on base for the guys behind him, and then we can actually do some damage with guys on base today.
Right, Nathan Eovaldi goes for you today. After his last start, he had a little left side tightness. Presumably, he's perfectly fine. He's got a history of success against these Astros, and especially in this ballpark where he was the winning pitcher in both Games 2 and Game 6 of the American League Championship Series 3 years ago.
I like Evo against everyone. So, yeah, home road against any team. I'm just glad he's healthy. We didn't have to go IL or anything. 'Cause anytime you hear left side tightness, you do get concerned. Just the nature of the game now is a lot of core work and a lot of core injuries. So luckily it was just missing a start, and he was available today to throw. He threw a good bullpen. So again, I'm looking forward to him anywhere, any day of the week.
Any sort of restrictions on him today?
He's pitching today.
Very good. And that is today's Skip Schumaker Show.